Hello and welcome back to Karisu. Today we're going to be talking about something very interesting, hypersomnia. And as a bonus, I'm going to be talking about narcolepsy as well in the end. So stay tuned and let's get straight into it. Hypersomnia is the feeling of sleepiness, tiredness throughout the day. Even after someone has had 8 to 9 hours of sleep, like a full day of sleep, well rested. But then the next day when they go to work, they still feel sleepy and drowsy all the time. There are two kinds of hypersomnia, primary and secondary. Primary meaning you're having hypersomnia by itself. And secondary is usually secondary to other illnesses. They might have some other disease, some other neurological condition, and that may contribute towards hypersomnia. So what are the symptoms of hypersomnia? They constantly feel tired, have very low energy, constantly feel anxious, disturbance in thought and speech processes, and they have memory problems. So what can you do if you think you have hypersomnia? Well, there are many things we can do for hypersomnia, but all of it involves your lifestyle change. That means you have to be very disciplined in your lifestyle. So the first thing to do is maintain your sleep hygiene. That means what time are you going to sleep? What time are you going to wake up? How is your bed going to be? How are the lightings going to be? All these must be taken care of. So set a proper time to sleep and a proper time to wake up. Make sure the room is entirely dark. Remove all distractions, all entertainment devices away from the room. Your handphones, your televisions, all that remove out. Just keep an alarm clock. Sleep at one time and wake up at one time. Everybody has different requirements of how long they need to sleep. For some it's 4, for some it's 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. For you, you will have your own requirement of sleep. After how long of a sleep do you wake up and feel completely fresh? That's your requirement. So make sure you maintain your sleep hygiene. Step number 2 is exercise. Daily exercise, or at least 4 to 5 times a week. You don't need to go to the level of Arnold Schwarzenegger lifting like 200, 300 kilos. No, just do moderate exercises. Even a 30-minute jog or brisk walk is more than enough, as long as your body's energy is utilized so you can sleep at night more relaxedly and faster. The third method is a healthy diet. That means eating the proper meal, proper amount of meal at the proper time of the day. You can't be eating like mutton and chicken biryani at 8 o'clock in the morning and then at night just eat one piece of gardenia bread and expect your body to go to sleep. When you eat something so heavy, you're gonna feel sleepy in the morning itself. And if your stomach doesn't have enough food at night, you're not gonna be able to sleep because you're gonna constantly be feeling hungry. As a result, you're not gonna be able to sleep enough hours and you're gonna be feeling tired the next day. And if all this doesn't work, then go to your doctor and consult the doctor. They may be able to give you some medications or stimulants to keep you alert and keep you awake during the day. The most famous and most studied hypersomnia, which everyone knows about and they've made like 20-30 movies about it, is called narcolepsy. Narcolepsy is a lifelong neurological disorder. It's the brain's inability to regulate the sleep cycle. Almost 1 in every 2,000 people has narcolepsy. These people have frequent waves of sleepiness, and this sleepiness is not like you are just tired during the day. This sleepiness is like you didn't sleep for 2 to 3 days. That sort of sleepiness. You're just completely tired. Your brain is aching. Narcolepsy is especially dangerous because there's something called a sleep attack, and this sleep attack can attack at any time. That means while you're eating, while you're crossing the road, while you're driving. That's why in certain countries, people with narcolepsy are not allowed to even have a driver's license. So what's wrong if they fall asleep? There's nothing wrong with it, but no, these people, when they fall asleep, they go into REM in like 5 minutes. REM is called rapid eye movement sleep. That means these are phases in sleep where a normal person, once they go to sleep, they'll spend like almost about an hour in a non-REM sleep. That means they're still a bit conscious, they're still a bit awake, but after the hour mark, they'll go into a REM sleep, a rapid eye movement sleep. The name is because the eyes literally move left to right rapidly, and they are totally into it. They are like in a very deep sleep. You can't wake them up just like that. For someone with narcolepsy, they go into this deep state within 5 minutes. That means if they get the sleep attack and they fall down, within 5 minutes they're in deep sleep already. It's going to be very difficult to wake them up. There are two kinds of narcolepsy. Narcolepsy with cataplexy and without cataplexy. So what is cataplexy? Cataplexy is a sudden weakness or paralysis of the muscles while the person is still wide awake. That means they'll just go limp, but they're still awake, they still know what's going on, but they can't move a single muscle. That's what cataplexy is. And the scary part of cataplexy is it's usually triggered by strong emotions, either laughing too much, crying too much, or feeling angry at someone, or feeling afraid of someone. All these can trigger a cataplexy, and 70% of people with narcolepsy has cataplexy. If you enjoyed this video and you found this video to be valuable, the only thing I ask you is to share it with a friend or a family member. Spread the knowledge. And until the next informative video, in anything you do, do your best and be the best version of yourself. Bye-bye.